The scene for us here tonight. It's Thursday night, and it's the NBA here on 2K Sports. With David Aldridge on our sideline, and here with me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. This is Kevin Harlan. DA, take it away.
Hey, Kevin. Well, another Kevin Durant, is just as dedicated to his craft as you are at yours, but it's off the court where he says he's been on a search. Pushing my limits, the flow of life, the people I meet, the environment I want to live in. All that stuff fulfills me more than anything. Kevin, the game of basketball opens so many doors for him to search.
It does indeed. Thanks, David. So the Nets starting five. Durant plays the four with Allen at center. Then there's Irving. Then there's Caris LeVert. And it's Dinwiddie in at the two spot. And for the Lakers, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. And it's Green, then there's Howard, and it's Caruso in at the point. Tip-off goes to the Lakers. Outside, Green. Now the pass to LeBron. Shoots over KD. The Lakers keeping it going. A new 14-second shot clock. Here's Davis. And that one, good. Davis has got the first points up on the board for Los Angeles.
You see the weight that AD's added to his frame over the years. Now invites contact.
Durant wide open. He fires. That three off the mark.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. You know, Steve, one thing you admire about LeBron, how he shapes a possession for his team. He'll create situations where he gets a mismatch or helps his teammate find one.
You know, Kevin, LeBron will use his high screens to just kind of shuffle defenders, make them think. Once he sees an opportunity, he'll pounce all over it. You can see him do this the most at the end of close games.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Steve, one thing I always think of when I watch LeBron, how much fun it must be to be a teammate of his.
You know, Kevin, I wish I could have played with a guy like LeBron James. You get so many open looks and easy finishes with him on the court. One of the easiest superstars to play with, bar none.
And the Lakers with possession here, following the three-point attempt by Kyrie Irving. And Davis throws it down.
They are still commanding a lot of defensive attention. Howard just keeps his head up and finds the open man.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And finished off by LeBron.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. Here's Irving. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. It's LeVert on the wing. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
That play is made because of Kyrie's vision and his willingness to share the basketball.
James outside. There's the three. A rebound by the Nets.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Rebounded by Howard.
Just a little off to start this game. 1 for 5, looking to find some kind of rhythm. It's been a rough quarter for him. Can't seem to find any kind of rhythm.
Durant. And no good that time. Davis with some nice D. Fires from the corner. Count that bucket. Davis has got his third basket of the night right there.
Shooting is the key that opens other doors for you to walk through offensively. And every year, AD's mastered the skill a little more.
KD finds Irving. Dinwiddie, the bounce pass. And Davis sends it back. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. And some changes here for the Lakers. JaVale McGee comes in for Dwight Howard. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Alex Caruso. I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. 4 on the shot clock. Irving misses. And so Green will bring it up for Los Angeles.
Well, how can you not love the continued resurgence of JaVale McGee? There were some years where he was trying to figure it out. Now he's a big factor for this team at center.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game. First free throw is good.
You know, the one chink in LeBron's armor, decent but somewhat inconsistent from the free throw line.
Harris is checked in for the Nets. He's perfect from the line this time. Nets trailed by 9. Down low. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. You know, Smitty, the change for McGee's pretty simple. He got some direction on how to play. Now he does everything he can to play within himself.
Kevin, that has been a huge difference maker for JaVale McGee. And you know, when he's focused, he can make an impact. Plays in short bursts, but very effective.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. To the middle. And slam dunk by Allen.
Flushed by Allen there. What I love about him, he's a center and he's not trying to be a guard. He knows who he is.
Here's Irving. McGee with the block. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. Some changes for the Lakers. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for James, and it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Green. And the Nets making a change here as well. Jordan's checked in. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Bucket is good.
With his size, KD almost unstoppable from mid-range.
Lakers leading by 5. Outside Rondo. Deep. He doesn't hit that one. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Tries it from the top of the key. Again, the Nets for 2.
That's why Durant's one of the best scorers in the game. I don't know how the defense stops that.
Outside Davis, and they double up Davis. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. A new generation of players, Greg, coming into the NBA alongside your son Cole. We've got a lot of players who I think are going to have a long-term impact on this game.
There's no doubt about it. Listen, I hope Cole can have the kind of impact that some of these guys are. But look at the Grizzlies. I think they got 2 terrific ones. John Morant has superstar written all over him. Brandon Clark probably surprised some people with his ability to have an impact. And if you look at this past draft, Obi Toppin is one to watch. This is a guy with great size and length who was a perimeter player until he had a growth spurt. So those are the types of players that I think when you combine athleticism and skill with the way the court is spaced, man, can have a tremendous impact in this game.
Here's Rondo following the basket by Kyrie Irving. From deep three-point range, it's hauled in by Harris. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Obs it up for Jordan, and it's Jordan with the jam.
What strength by DeAndre. Really love seeing him sky up for the thunderous slam.
The Lakers in the lead. Rondo passes to Davis. There's 49 seconds left in the first quarter. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field. The Nets have gone 7 of 15 from the field to this point. Tries from 16. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
What's nice about this in-between area for Kyrie, compared to going to the rim, he has a little more room to get his shot off.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And the Nets with possession here. And here are the Nets. They're on a 14-6 run. Jordan high post. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Gotta love the intensity of DeAndre, finding a way to be aggressive and get to the line.
Some changes for the Lakers. LeBron, he's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Green comes in for Caldwell Pope. And Quinn Cook subbed in for Rajon Rondo. And then for Brooklyn, Chandler comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Taurean Prince in for Dinwiddie.
For a guy who is 6'3", Kyrie shows us he has great confidence playing inside.
And stolen by Jordan. Oh, and here comes Prince all alone. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. Brooklyn ahead, up 1. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And earlier we spoke with Kevin Durant about surviving the grind of...
How can we be the best version of ourselves individually every day, and how can we bring that together to make a great group? And I think that's the focus every day. That's tough in itself. That's the pressure in itself, is the getting up and being laser focused on what your job is every day. And I think a lot of guys in this locker room know how to muster up that focus to, win basketball games.
Well, Durant may not be the in-your-face type of player, Greg, but he gets the message across for sure.
He's not going to yell at you. He's going to show you how it's done and expect that you're as committed to winning as he is.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And guys, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
That's their mindset. Attack, attack, and attack some more. You're not going to beat them playing soft.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Taking a look at the Lakers. They've got Avery Bradley. Markieff Morris is out there with LeBron James. Then there's Howard. And it's Caruso in at the shooting guard position. It's good.
That's Prince. Understands his role. Knows exactly where to pick his spots.
Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. LeBron passes to Howard. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Howard's got his first bucket of the night.
These are the fundamentals we're always talking about. Excellent bounce pass.
And the foul called on Markieff Morris. That's his first foul. Jared Allen's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. On defense, the Lakers. Outside Irving. Shoots over Bradley. And again, it's Brooklyn converting.
He is able to create his shot at will. Kyrie is fun to watch.
It's LeBron with the drive. And the dunk by LeBron.
I love the advantage he has from a speed standpoint. Does a great job of creating separation for that shot.
And so it's Irving. He brings it up for Brooklyn. Prince outside. And that one is hammered home.
Don't sleep on Taurean Prince. He will challenge you off the bounce now. Does a good job of navigating his way through the defense.
A three from Bradley, and another three for the Lakers.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
The Nets with the lead. Pass to LeVert. On its way from Irving for two. Kept alive. Here's Allen. A stupendous finish in traffic. Allen's got his second bucket.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Bradley passes to Morris. He kicks it to LeBron. Lakers working the ball around now. Morris trying to free himself up. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
The power of LeBron. Even if you tried to give the hard foul, he'll go right through you.
This is his third trip to the free throw line. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for the Lakers. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope comes in for Alex Caruso. The Nets also changing it up. Kevin Durant's checked in for Chandler. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Free throw, no good for James. Greg, you really began to emerge and got on the national scene at UNLV, but you started your college career at Portland, where you were actually named the Conference Freshman of the Year.
Yeah, how about I actually averaged more points in Portland than in any season I played at Vegas. Totally different roles, but Portland's always going to have a sweet spot in my heart. My first child was born in the great city of Portland.
Timeout called, the Nets. And for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's best when he lets the game come to him, when he's not forcing shots, not making things tough on himself, not making tough passes. You know, Smitty, a simple approach does wonders for him.
Kevin, you applaud the maturity of KCP to realize that he knew he needed to change his game to improve. Focusing on making the easy play has made him a very valuable member of this team.
Rajon Rondo's checked in for Bradley. And a change for the Nets. Harris is checked in for Prince. Allen outside to the inside. Here's Dinwiddie. Captain coming off the assist from KD. Dinwiddie's got his first points of the night.
Knows where everybody is. If there's an open man, Durant's going to find him.
From deep, James. But they recover it. Morris passes to Kuzma. He can't hit that time. Good work defensively by KD. And here's the fast break. Offensive rebound. Pass to Dinwiddie. Poked loose. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Rondo. Shot clock at 5. It's LeVert on the wing. Trains the three-pointer. LeVert's got 9.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
The drive by LeBron. Over Harris. Count that one, and the Nets lead is... cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from LeBron.
The defense hanging all over LeBron James. He takes the opportunity and he scores.
Outside, KD lets it go from deep. Not going to go that time.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
LeBron kicks to Rondo. Back to LeBron. Passes it to Morris. Caldwell-Pope for 3. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's LeVert. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And improving so much since his rookie season. I can't wait to see the next step LeVert makes in his career.
First trip to the line for him here. And the Lakers with some changes. Howard comes in for Morris, and it's Anthony Davis in for Kyle Kuzma. Jordan, he's checked in for Brooklyn. And so he hits both. Lakers trail by 4. Rondo with the ball. Defended by Dinwiddie. Howard, the pass to LeBron. Caldwell Pope kicks to Rondo. Back to Caldwell Pope. Trying to get open as Davis. That's good from Caldwell Pope on the assist by Rondo.
Obviously, Rondo's main priority is to dish the rock. When you're open, he'll get it to you.
Tipped away. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. Here's Davis, and it's Davis finishing it off.
And that's up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
52 seconds left now here in the second. Jordan, high post. Offensive rebound. Here's LeVert. Excellent D from Howard.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Wasted no time on that one. Caldwell Pope's got 6.
Coming off a scoreless first quarter, he's found a little rhythm here.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
The Nets shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting, so some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
Wilson Chandler's checked in for LeVert. Inside, Davis, and it's Davis finishing it off.
The advanced skill set of AD. When he gets to feeling good, he's a really hard guy to stop.
24 seconds left to play here in the half. The 3 from KD. Rondo with the rebound.
I can see he's pressing a little now, trying desperately to help them shrink this deficit.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And here is Durant. And play stop. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
And so it's Los Angeles with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks a lot. LeBron, are you getting the ball where you want to get it, and is that helping you score?
I'm very pleased with my individual performance right now, but not so pleased with how I'm trying to help our teammates. I got to do a better job of trying to get our teammates in the flow, as well as keep myself in a good groove too. So hopefully I can do a better job of that in the second half.
We'll see how it goes. Thanks, LeBron. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the
2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, and welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here. If your name is Shaquille O'Neal, raise your hand, please. If your name is Shaquille O'Neal, raise your hand, please. I guess Shaq's not here today. If your name is Kenny the Jet Smith, raise your hand, please. There. And I'm Kevin Harlan. LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He had 12 points, 6 assists, and 12 big-time rebounds. Definitely no fluke for him, as he just turned in an outstanding game in their last outing, and now tonight, he's rolling again. What you think, Kenny, about what we saw from the Lakers?
Well, this game has been a showcase of the Kings' talent, agility, power, and the shots keep falling. LeBron has the defense totally overwhelmed.
And over to Shaq now, your take on the Nets.
It's hard to believe they're still in the game with the way they play defense. I do believe in miracles. They're allowing over 60% shooting from the field. Listen, I bet the coach is giving them a very strong lecture right now.
And that's going to do it for us here. The Second half of action is coming your way.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been a clinic out there by James.
That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape was just destroying the rim.
And these weren't just putbacks and alley-oops. He was roaring to the rim and finishing.
Now, here is Irving. Second half underway. Here's who Jock Vaughn's got on the floor. Durant plays the 4 with Allen at center. Then there's Karis LeVert. Then there's Irving. And it's Dinwiddie in at the shooting guard. Here's Green. He gets that one.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
High post Allen. And then Allen slams it in.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Here's Davis. And it's sent back by Allen.
And how about, and with that great length and awareness, Allen continues to build his reputation as a shot blocker. 3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half. And Kevin Durant, one of the greatest scorers to ever play. And not the most prolific scorer, but perhaps the most talented. He's dangerous from any part of the floor.
And it's sent back by Allen. Now Irving. 8 points for him. It's LeVert on the wing. And the pass to Allen. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Dinwiddie's shot is off. Greg, his scores go. Kevin Durant's as efficient as any.
I mean, Durant has an insane field goal percentage for the shots that he takes. I mean, when you factor in how many threes he puts up, it gets even more impressive. Durant takes so many shots where he's covered and is still efficient. It's just mind-blowing.
And the Lakers with some changes. JaVale McGee's checked in for Howard. Kyle Kuzma comes in for James. And it's Avery Bradley in for Alex Caruso. Irving against Bradley. To the paint. Here's KD. Second shot opportunity, and the layup is good. Durant's got 4 points this quarter.
Fantastic timing. Durant able to beat everyone to the ball, then goes right back up.
And Green gets it to go.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Nets trailed by 4. Irving looking for an opening. Durant against Davis. And it's Allen with the jam.
When you have an elite wingspan like Jared Allen, you make those alley-oops look easy.
Irving against Bradley. Out to Kuzma for 3. The rebound by the Nets. Here's LeVert, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Kyle Kuzma picks one up. Hey, Greg, if you could coach one team right now, who would it be?
That's a tough one. Clippers, Lakers, Bucks. You know what? I would probably go Lakers or Bucks because you would have an opportunity to coach someone who arguably might be considered the best to ever play the game. Because I think Giannis is trending in that direction, and LeBron obviously already is.
How about a guy like Kemba Walker and coaching the Celtics, having him to do what you want to do on the floor?
Oh, he'd be brilliant, and
yeah.
Kemba, one of the most underrated leaders in our game. Great human being.
You just love how reliable he is night in and night out. His offense is there.
Kuzma outside. Rebound, Brooklyn. KD's got 5 rebounds tonight.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Shooting at a high clip. He's found ways to get quality looks.
Los Angeles calls timeout. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
And Brooklyn has possession. Nets leading by 4. Guys, a potent offense right now.
You know what, guys? And they're playing with a certain amount of assuredness in their game. That type of confidence is what leads teams to having success.
And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Moving against Rondo. Down low, here's Jordan.
Yeah, and that's what Howard is known for, that lockdown defense, which is truly suffocating.
Jordan. Well, it was only a matter of time that they finally get the bucket.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
He does not look happy. Their defensive rebounding has been putrid, and they're giving up a ton of second chance points.
James with it, picked up by Harris. And they double up Davis. Chandler with the steal. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Harris has got the ball. Such a wide open look. Irving's got the lead up to 9 now for Brooklyn.
The thing about Kyrie, he has great natural balance when setting up for the jumper.
Shots good by Green. A minute 20 left in the third quarter. And it's Jordan to top the key. Back to Irving. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Irving's got 5 points in the quarter.
He can do incredible things. He can also help you win by simply being reliable.
And they pick up 2.
And so far, going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Harris against Green. The Nets have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. That's good from Harris. And some changes here for the Lakers. JaVale McGee's checked in for Howard. Caldwell Pope comes in for James. And it's Alex Caruso in for Green. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Dinwiddie's checked in. Left side Davis. Over Prince. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Davis has got 22 points.
Give it to AD. He stays focused and he works. That's how he's able to beat good defense.
Prince's shot is good.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. That is good. And the Nets' lead is cut back down to 7. The bucket there from McGee.
Not just selling for something along the perimeter. Excellent job.
It's stolen by Davis. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. And it's McGee with the jam.
That's next level stuff from AD. One of the great scorers in the game. He draws the eyes of the defense and locates the open man.
Pulls up. High post. Again, the Nets for 2.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
And it's McGee with the jam.
The unselfishness of Rondo, always looking to get his teammates easy looks.
1 second left. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Nets lead by 5. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
Tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Anthony Davis. And there's JaVale McGee. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Caruso in at the 1 spot. That's the Laker 5. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for Brooklyn. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Out of bounds. Nets ball as Brooklyn keeps possession. LeBron's checked in for the Lakers. Kevin Durant's checked in for the Nets. Irving with it. Picked up by Davis.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And the defense knows he's relentless. You have to try and match that intensity.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
So for the Nets, Jared Allen comes in for Jordan. And it's LeVert in for Irving. Dinwiddie with it. Outside, KD. Inside. Here's Allen. Here's LeVert. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line to this half.
First one falls for him. He doesn't get the second one. Lakers trailed by 8. It's LeBron with the drive. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got his 8th rebound here tonight. It's LeVert on the wing. Yes, that goes in.
And it's clear that LeVert has tons of confidence, especially in his ability to drain jumpers.
Feeds it to Davis. And they double up Davis. And it's sent back by Allen. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Nets lead by 12.
Talk about making halftime adjustments. You love what they're doing with him now offensively.
Pass to Caldwell-Pope. Good, and the assist goes to James. LeBron's got 3 assists now in this one.
And truth is, I like what the defense does there, but KCP with the high release, undeterred.
And there's the call on James. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And the Nets making a change here. Irving's checked in. We're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter in this one. Here's KD. That one, no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Lost contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Doesn't let the contact affect the shot. Great focus by LeBron.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Markieff Morris is checked in for Anthony Davis. And it's Avery Bradley in for Caldwell-Pope. James, no good on the free throw. Nets leading by 7. LeVert from outside. Here's KD. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
Durant has one thing on his mind. When he gets the ball in close, attack.
Outside Bradley. From downtown. Hands it from downtown.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both teams trying to close out strong. These are the fireworks that fans came to see.
And then Allen slams it in.
More from Allen. Can pile up points without wasting possessions. Very economical.
Lakers trailed by 8. High post shot. Offensive rebound. Morris kicks to Bradley. From deep LeBron. Rebound Brooklyn. Allen's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. A nice shot by LeVert.
A silky smooth playmaker. Irving on time and on point.
And the Lakers call time here. One of the stories here, guys, Karis LeVert getting it done today.
This guy is killing you, and so far I haven't seen a good adjustment defensively.
And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Kyrie Irving.
And he's had a very good night shooting the basketball. A little over 50% from the field, and a lot of those shots have come against some tight D. That shows the level of his focus and consistency.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
During that break, Frank Vogel had some real words for his team. He was not happy with their play. He told them, we're getting outworked out there. Simple as that. We got to dial up our effort. Kevin, we'll see if we have enough to get it done.
Durant with the steal. Launches a 3. Morris with the rebound.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
LeBron dishes to Morris. LeBron passes to Kuzma. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. There's Green with the 3. It's rebounded by Durant. KD's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Nobody near Irving. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And here's Caldwell Pope, who brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers.
They need one, so Kuzma steps up. They're lucky to have a player like Kuz.
There's a minute 47 left in the game. Outside Irving. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got 4 assists now tonight.
Allowing any room to operate, you know he's going to be aggressive. When you need a big bucket, keep it in his hands. LeBron lives for this one.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way.
Yeah, and I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
And an intentional foul right there. Here's KD. Pass to LeVert. That one goes in.
And got to push LeVert out of that area because he's very comfortable looking to score from there.
Pass to Green. LeBron outside. Launches it. And there's Green on the assist by James. Green's got 6 here in this quarter.
Ice water, baby. Game's on the line. Give it to someone who's been there before.
Dinwiddie wide open. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Caldwell Pope with it, and Allen picks him up defensively. Green, no luck. Brooklyn's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. The open shot, KD. On the wing, Irving. James covering. This one for 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. No room for them to make a mistake here.
You got to almost play perfect from here on out. That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Yes!
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
Timeout called the Lakers. They're behind by 4. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Looking for a quick shot, trying to extend the game.
And on the defensive end, they'll have to foul whomever gets the ball. No time left to be picky.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Dwight Howard's checked in for Markieff Morris. Davis comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's Alex Caruso in for Caldwell Pope. And they go to the intentional foul.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
It's the first that will put them up by 2.
You know, when you talk to Kyrie, smart guy, cerebral guy, thinks about the game at the highest level. That's why you want him at the line when the game is close. He knows how to deliver in the clutch.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
This is where you want to run a play. Don't just walk it up and heave it.
Buries the triple. And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Seven seconds left to play in the final quarter. Stolen by LeVert. Oh, it's no good. And we're headed to overtime. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one. And so off the tip, it's Brooklyn. And always a good ride in these post-regulation battles. This overtime now looking to be an exciting one. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Green and LeBron at the 2 and the 3. Howard is out there with Davis, and it's Caruso in at the point guard position.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game. And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
And there's the call on Howard. That's foul number 2 for him. Timeout called the Nets. Nets leading by 4. To the middle. And then Durant with the dunk.
And you you remember, there were questions about KD's athleticism going into the 2007 draft. None now. He can throw it down with the best of them.
James, and the dunk by LeBron.
Love the aggressive attitude. I mean, no invitation needed for him to take it strong to the basket.
Well, as we saw, 4 quarters not enough. We're just over a minute into overtime. Irving passes to Dinwiddie, and the foul called on Danny Green. That's foul number 2 for him. The kick out to Irving. Here's the lob for Harris. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there.
Great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy 2 if the defense wasn't there.
And KD's got the ball here for the Nets. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. To the left wing, there's the triple, and Dinwiddie gets it to go on the assist by KD.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
The pass to Green. LeBron outside. The 3 gets it to go from beyond the arc. James has got 35 in the game.
You know that he's always going to find a way to get the ball in tight situations like that and knock it down.
Davis against Durant. In the corner, it's Harris. A 3-pointer, no good. The Lakers trade. High post, Davis. Yes! A huge shot to tie it up.
As the stakes start to rise throughout a game, your stars have to rise to the occasion. Big shot by Anthony Davis.
KD against Davis. Takes a shot at the elbow. KD's shot is off.
And that's okay. Even though you missed, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Howard against Harris. Green, the pass to James. They grab their own miss. Davis dishes to Howard. It's in!
And with time winding down, this team feels comfortable having the ball in Howard's hands. He just has a great feel for these moments and how to score the ball.
Timeout called, the Nets. They're down by 2. We've got 28 seconds left in overtime. Karis LeVert checked in for Brooklyn. Now, here is Irving. Not a lot of room. Pass to KD. Fades and shoots. It counts. He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
And that's what he does. KD, a crunch time assassin.
Here's James. Shoots the 3. Oh, no good there. The potential game winner off the mark. And so we are tied again at the end of overtime. Now we're headed to overtime number 2. And we'll return shortly. And with another overtime in front of us, the question is, who will blink first? Nobody wants to give in. A lot of pride now on the line. And Brooklyn has possession. Dinwiddie with it, picked up by Davis. It's Durant on the wing. And good, he nails it. 16 points for Kevin Durant.
The confidence of Kevin Durant on display, especially when the game tightens up.
And finished off by LeBron.
His performance today has just been so important. What a luxury to have a guy that's that dependable.
And here is Irving. Dinwiddie outside. Shoots from the baseline, and Irving with the basket on the assist by Dinwiddie. Irving's got 21.
When the lights are at its brightest, Kyrie loves coming through.
Caruso kicks to James. There's Green with the three. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
See, that's money. Important point in this game. Danny Green takes it upon himself.
Here's Dinwiddie. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
Brooklyn trailing. Now, here is Irving.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Here's LeBron, and James throws it down.
A guy that great, you have to make somebody else beat you. LeBron's been hot tonight.
Nets trail by 3. Outside, KD. Fires the 3. He can't get it to go. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
This just in. AD is not going to buckle up and fold. He's unafraid of the moment.
And that tacks another big point onto the league. Great N1 play, showing us now a little bit of that killer instinct.
KD against Davis. Irving for 3. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Irving's got 24.
Kyrie never losing his composure. He is deadly in the clutch.
And here's LeBron outside. Drops in the tray. James has got 42 in the game.
The defender is left helpless to stop that. LeBron with too many tools in the toolbox. And that killer instinct.
Timeout called the Nets. They trailed by 6. 51 seconds left in the second overtime period. And here we are. Away. It's stolen by Davis. And Davis throws it down.
AD had attack all the way in his mind. Bad intentions.
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for Brooklyn. 8-point game. Pass to LeVert. KD on the wing. Off target from outside.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And the dunk by James.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
And here's Brooklyn.
Just too big a deficit to come back from at this point.
And, you know, disappointment starts to set in a little bit. You fought all night, just wasn't meant to be.
And there's another one for the Lakers.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
And Davis sends it back.
Good job by AD, not giving up on the play. Tracking the ball, blocking the shot. Appreciate the hustle.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. A double overtime game can really take a toll on the players. And after this one, the officials, the fans, everyone's going to have to take a needed rest.
No doubt. I mean, when you have to dig that deep and play with that much determination to get a win, it was earned. And I tell you what, they've got to feel really good about themselves for fighting through.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, were you satisfied with the team's performance tonight?
We got a very good team, but in order for us to continue to improve, we have to go out and we have to defend. We have to play for one another. We have to be selfless. You know, it's not about the individual, it's about the team. And if we all give in to what the team needs to do to be better, then we'll be okay.
It is a work in progress.